The sound you just heard was the bus that took Wemi to meet her mother. She was so happy to be united with her mother and her sisters. She has missed them so much. But the look on their faces was not welcoming at all. When a child is born, it should be a precious gift to its parents, good companion to his brothers and sisters, the continuity of its community. Wemi was 10 years old when her mother gave birth to a set of twins. You can imagine her joy, her eagerness to see the newborn babies. But her joy was cut short because her father was furious and angry and suddenly took her away from the family. She was not able to see her mother and her sisters for the next 4 years. She lived only on their memories. But why? Why would a man so furious and angry abandon his wife and the newborn innocent babies? This was because he had wanted a boy, and the babies came as girls, making 6 girls and no boy in his family. Therefore, so furious and angry, he took Wemi, the first child, and left for a distant state where he remarried and settled. Alone, rejected, Wemi was treated with indifference by her stepmom and her father, but she found joy. She overcame this loneliness and rejection by reading books and making dresses for Barbie dolls. Now, united with her mother, you can imagine Grace's mother alone, Wemi's mother alone, with 6 girls. Will she be able to cater for them? Will she be able to provide for their basic needs? What of their education? Will she be able to afford quality education for them that will make them achieve their dreams in life? Yes, she did. For standing before you today is Wemi. I am Wemi Jumoke Arigbede, representing millions of teenage girls around the world whose lives are filled with violence, neglect, abuse, and broken dreams due to poverty and gender discrimination. The girl child is seen as an economic burden. More values and investments are placed on the boy child over the girl child. Therefore, these girls find it so difficult to achieve their life's dreams. They dropped out of school to early child marriage, child abuse, and exploitation. Their lives without education may be lived in low health, poor health, poverty, and very low self-esteem. Presently, I run a school for primary education where we train our students in vocational studies along with their formal education. One of my experiences as a school owner is that of BC, a 13-year-old girl who had finished her primary education with good grades in our school. We all expected her to proceed to the junior secondary school, but her father had another plan for her. He took her to the city, to a family, for the girl, 13-year-old, to work as domestic servants. When I got to know, I confronted him, and he replied nonchalantly, she doesn't need any more education, she had enough. After all, she will end up in a man's house. Her mother and I had to use all possible means to rescue her from this form of slavery, including paying back a year's salary her father had collected and spent for her domestic service. When asked about her own experience, she said, I lost hope. I thought my dream to become a nurse in the future will remain a dream. BC is just one of over 21% of teenage girls that dropped out of school, especially at the primary school level in Nigeria. She was lucky. Many are not. This is why my organization, Nana Vision Initiative, is focusing on the future of these girls. We want them to have hope for a better future. We want them to achieve more than the mother-wife roles the society imposes on them. Education is the most effective way of getting into a brighter future. It reduces poverty and discrimination. We want them to have education, not just the basic education, but quality education that will give them opportunities to access and to enter into a brighter future. Thereby, they will be able to contribute positively to the society. My project is to start a junior secondary school where they will be trained in life skills and vocational skill, textile and handicraft. Textile and handicraft will be trained to these girls along with their formal education for the space of 3 years, according to the Nigeria school curriculum and syllabus. We believe that within these 3 years, they will be competent enough to work on this handicraft so that they can earn money to support or sponsor their further education, thereby not dropping out of school to child labor, where they are exploited, or to child marriage, where they become mothers while they are still children themselves. My campaign for them to be equipped with at least a vocation for self-sustenance and reliance starts with my story. When my mother was left alone with 6 girls, she taught us to believe and value ourselves. She made sure that each of us got trained with an handicraft that we had interest in. With this, we were able to support her as we continue our education. Today, I can stand and say, we are success stories. With locally available and affordable materials, textile handicraft and creativity can be expressed in different ways like this.
This is Peter Marimi from Zimbabwe. He is presenting his exotic but extremely practical luggage bag. Now Amrita Gyalwali from Nepal in black and pink. Look at the artistic embroidery on the neckline. It matches perfectly with the chrome parts of her wheelchair. And next is Ampere Norman Manzi from Rwanda in sky blue and white designs, which suits his masculine features. And here is Fleur Nina Rakoto Arijimi all the way from Madrid in Spain. Look at the colorful combination of dress and shopping bag. And last but not least, Sonam Mittal from Mumbai with a handy bag, and look what is inside. An artistically decorated pillow that provides lots of pleasure when used in a pillow fight.
Hoje eu